All right, everyone. So yeah, couple of things. I guess one thing we can do, we can actually select one, two, three, and then just move it to the bottom silk layer since there's nothing on there isn't really much on the bottom silk layer. And if we look at the bottom now, it's somewhere here, right? I don't want it to be there because it's going to be in the way. So somewhere here should just be right? Should be right, just about right. And yeah, you can come back to our top layer and just save, and if you're a bit skeptical, you can rebuild your copper area, but nothing, you'd realize that nothing happens. Okay, so now let's go ahead and save our work, and it's connecting to server, saved successfully. And we are going to go ahead and fabricate, right? So go to fabrication, then you can have you can save your, so it'll show you your BOM, right? And you can see everything here exists except our Arduino Nano on J1, right? So you can export BOM, and for me, usually I just select all. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, it's just like the resistance in ohms and stuff. Maybe you might, I mean, you don't really need that because you know the LCSC part number, but uh let's just do this. But usually the defaults are selected and you can do anything with the defaults. So when you click, a pop-up will come that will ask you to save. I don't think you can see that in my window because I'm not sharing like my entire, yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to go to projects, and then I don't think I have a folder for it. Okay, I have a folder for this. So we're going to go to, you can just name it, create a folder to save it in, and I just did, right? So after that is done, you've saved your bill of materials. You can go to PCB fabrication file, and yeah, it will ask you if you want to check your DRC. You can click yes, check DRC, and we had no errors. Wow, interesting. So yeah, it tells you the board color, right, and the quantity and the thickness. So I think I'll go with green, and with the hot air solder leveling, I'm just going to select lead free, just because lead is not really safe for you generally. And you're going to generate the Gerber file, right? We'll come back and do this. So when that's done, you can also save that. And after saving the Gerber file, we save the pick and place file. And when you select this, you don't need to mirror the components X coordinates. You don't need to include panelized components coordinates. You can just export. Like, because you're going to use JLCPCB and both are owned by the same company, usually JLCPCB defaults are selected for you. So you can click save. Oh my god, what did I just do? All right. And when those three are done, you can just go ahead and do your manufacturing now. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to share my entire screen again, and this is going to be a very swift process actually. So hide this and then turn this back on. Don't mind my OBS. Let's see what is on my screen right now. All right. So you can click JLCPCB, and that should open up. And yeah, we're going to add our Gerber file. So we can just add our Gerber file, and the Gerber is really a zip file that contains a lot of stuff about your production file, all your layers and everything. So I don't know why it's hasn't started yet. Okay, well, you never know. um I don't understand. Oh, I think I need to sign in. So going to hide my screen again. I don't know if that's the main reason, but just going to sign in here. Um, yeah, I usually keep a password vault, so okay. Let's try again. Um, I do not know what's really happening, but there's another way to access that. So you can just go back to fabrication and PCB fabrication file. I mean, yeah, you can go ahead and check DRC and let free HASO, right? And so you can go here, one click order PCB SMT, and I'll say order data generated. Click this, and if this does not work, okay. So now your Gerber file was uploaded. I don't know. Yeah. So we have this, right? And this is what your board is going to look like. They give you a real time render of your board. I don't know what happens if I click purple. Right, I'll tell you 2 more days than green solder mask, right? But let's just go with green, and we'll make it lead free, and it's going to be coated with silver, right? You can go to advanced options if you select this, and you can do some really crazy stuff with it. For now, keeping everything simple, and you can go ahead and select this 5 pieces, and you can order the board, right? So if you select this version, right, then the board is slightly more expensive, but you should be able to um do like superb quality, and I think with that one you'd have to do a very small, but I mean this is the smallest, so I don't know why that wasn't checked. Anyways, now we can go to SMT assembly, and for this I'm going to select SMT, and because I'm going to check that because we have all of this, and they only accept single-sided placements, right? You just use the part that has more SMD parts, and luckily for us everything is on the top layer. Okay, and you can select all 5, and the price will update a bit. It's like around $14 now, and now they're going to ask you for your bill of materials and your pick and place file. So let me see. Wait, this is interesting. Seems that now everything gets added through hmm, interesting. Let me see. Okay, so now you select the correct usage, and I think maybe it's something just for data collection. You can select domestic appliance. Uh, what does it fall under? This is smart. No, it's not. It's definitely not smart. Domestic appliance. Yeah, hobby. So we select DIY, and back then you had to upload your own assembly file and your own pick and place file, but it seems they picked it up. They did it for us, which is really really interesting. Yeah, yeah. So don't worry about that. We know no header. We don't need it, and yeah. So let's go next, and this should tell you all about your part. So total price is 29 bucks. I don't know if delivery is part, but yeah, this is really it. And you can save to cart, so after you save to cart, I mean, you should know how to place an order online. If not, well, I don't know if there's a YouTube video that shows you that, but I have some other items in my cart. We will probably drive the cost of this thing up. Yep, I knew it. Yeah, so let me remove this thing. And yeah, we are around $29, right? So actually I think we can add this back, and that'll be interesting. I didn't even know I could do that. But yeah, I'm probably not going to, because I've already ordered these things already. So yeah. So yeah, you can go to secure checkout, and then everything else, can be done by you. So um with that done, I guess that brings us to the end of our video tutorial. If your board does arrive and you're able to do something with it, like, I mean, I'd love to see, you can just put it somewhere, put a video or something, and just share it in the comments below. All right, thank you very much, everyone, and thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe. I guess. All right, see y'all.